Now, did you remember that episode of Brady Bunch where someone held a funeral for their arm that had to be amputated?
No.
You don't remember that? It was a very special episode.
I don't remember the amputation.
It severely aged Alice. After that, she never looked the same.
Sam the Butcher was the guy who did the amputation.
Yeah.
It was insane, right? No, this is actually a, what is this, TikTok that's about to be shut down?
Yeah, this is a soon-to-be ghost. So this woman had her arm amputated, I think, for what, cancer reasons or something like that?
Or just fun.
It was elective surgery.
Just to make life a challenge. You're like, you know what? I'm kicking ass at this life thing. Let's take a limb off and see how I do. I just like a fucking challenge, bro. She's dressed in it. Is that her?
Yeah. Yeah, so you walk up and it was just a whole amputated, wrinkly arm just sitting there.
Oh.
How weird would it be if it started just like the hand from Idle Hands?
Or from the Addams Family?
Wait, did she know this was going to happen? Because she seems very surprised.
She does.
And that seems like a weird thing to spring on somebody.
But she's not sad surprised. She's more like, oh my God.
I thought I was never going to see it again.
It's like Maroon 5 showed up to my wedding. Right.
It's like when you hear grandma's really sick,
Oh,
and then you show up
that
at your mom's house, and you're like, "Grandma's dying at my mom's house now." This is where it ends. Okay. Yeah, that's a surprise.
Oh man.
And this is my arm. That's on the table right now.
Hands to it.
I feel many things at the same time.
My name's Allie, and I feel, yeah.
Isabel, and I'm having the time of my life.
Appropriate time for Jerry. Right, bring in the armless lady and her arm.
William Wheeler would be like, "That's nothing. This is boring."
And this is fascinating.
Yeah, just a whole arm. So I guess one of these family members were able to facilitate this and get the arm put on display somehow. It clearly wasn't embalmed, and they didn't put any lotion on it because that thing was wrinkled up.
Right.
Who's this, my boyfriend's mom who helped facilitate this?
Well, whatever
She's
laws she
she's
broke.
got an arm guy.
Someone's like thinking out loud and she's like, I've been thinking about having a funeral for my sister's dead arm. I wish there was someone to call about that. And her head snapped up. She's like, I got a guy, right?
She's like, I know somebody on the inside in the surgery room. We'll just, as soon as it's amputated, it'll get lost.
It was a good thing that it wasn't a guy with testicular cancer. Am I right? Would you have a funeral for your ball if they had to remove it?
Just for one? No, I don't think so.
For both?
Maybe like a celebration of life, but not a funeral.
Invite some exes over to talk about the good times had with them.
Yeah.
What it was cancer of the prick, like Al Pacino says in Donnie Brasco. Cancer of the prick.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
I
got
don't
cancer
know.
of the prick. What's that?
I mean,
I feel I overuse that term in job interviews.
cancer of the prick?
Yeah.
Are you like, hey, if I have cancer of the prick, do I get off for 5 days? What happens? Does the insurance cover cancer of the prick?
If not, call Luigi.
Ooh. Poor little Luigi.
Oh, that guy with his limp dick. Poor Luigi with his limp dick. I like that was like one of the things that immediately floated online is like, this guy can't get his dick hard.
That's why he did it.
What's that out there? Why do we even need to know that? But okay.
Yeah, it goes from like all the shirtless ab pictures where he's looking all fit to like, no, don't, but he can't get it up. His dick don't work, so it doesn't mean anything, ladies that like him. You should date me instead. I'm a nice guy.
Best he can do is finger blast you.
77 RPM stabbing motion.
Rob, how do you feel about a good finger blasting on a first date with a woman?
I mean, I'm pro finger blast. If it's
Classy.
in season, yeah.
If it's cold out.
If Maybe if you forgot your mittens, just get on up in there.
Like, I left my hot hands at home. You mind?
Yeah.
I like the way you gentlemen think.